In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to stop spam. What's up, everybody? Sean here with Fistbump Media. Today, we're going to discuss a thing called reCAPTCHA. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Something like that. It's a tool developed by Google, and really all you need to know is that it's used to help block spam. Nobody likes spam. Our websites all have contact forms on them so people can contact us because we always want that. But sometimes there's bots that run all over the internet and they're trying to also contact you with whatever they're trying to sell. So today we're just going to do a short tutorial on how you can install reCAPTCHA on your website, and that should block all the spam coming from your website, but also still allow your potential users and customers to contact you as they always would. So let's jump into it. All right, here we are on the computer screen, and we're back at our Fistbump QuikTips website. And today we're just going to try and figure out how we can get maybe some less spam coming into our email inbox from our website. And almost always that comes through our contact page, and more specifically, the contact forum. You can see this one here that I've added. I don't even have any sort of protection on it, so anybody can fill this out, including what we call bots, or automated robots, basically, that'll come in. They try and find all of these contact forms that they can possibly find on the internet and send out whatever they're trying to sell or pitch or whatever it is their objective is. And we've all seen them in our inbox, and so it's very annoying and irritating. And so there's an easy way to fix that with Divi, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's enable the visual builder, and I'm going to show you the first step you can do if you haven't tried this. If your contact form looks like mine and you don't have any protection on it, we can go into the settings, just like we do if we're going to change any sort of element on our page. We can always click this little gear icon that goes into our module settings. So we're in our visual builder, module settings for this contact form. And then if we scroll down, we're going to see a thing here called spam protection. Now, Divi has a built-in basic, what they call a CAPTCHA, and that results in this little equation down here. So it's 9 plus 14 equals what? That changes every time you load the page, and the idea is that maybe the robot won't be able to figure out the equation or what answer or what question is being asked. But as we all know, they're getting smarter and smarter, so this doesn't always work. It helps protect a lot of it, but not all of it. So what can we do beyond that to try and protect our inbox from some of this stuff? And that answer is we go over here to use a spam protection service. Now, as far as I know, the only one they offer is reCAPTCHA, which is through Google. So to set that up, it's pretty easy as long as you have a Google account. If you have a Gmail account or any of those types of things that are a Google account, then you can set it up on your own, and it's real easy to do, and I'll show you how to do that. So right now we can't select an account, we don't have one. So we're going to go over and we're going to open a new tab. Oops. Uh-oh. So we're going to go over, we're going to open a new tab, and we're going to type in Google reCAPTCHA. And the first one here is going to be google.com/reCAPTCHA. So if you go there, you'll be greeted with a screen like this, and it says reCAPTCHA version 3. And at the top, we click this little blue button that says Admin Console. Now, you may have to log in. If you're not logged in, it's going to ask you to log in. And then your screen won't look exactly like this because I've added a few websites already to mine. If you haven't ever done this before, you'll have a completely blank screen, but it should look pretty much like this, just with nothing down here. So go up here to this little plus button and hit Create. And all you're going to do is give it a name. So in this one, we're just going to give it, I always name it whatever the URL is. So QuikTips.fistbumpsites.com. We're going to use reCAPTCHA version 3. then here we actually do have to put in the domain name. So we're going to do the exact same thing. And then right here we can add owners for this setup. So if anybody wants to change it, delete it, whatever, they can always log in on their end, and their panel will show the reCAPTCHA settings for that. But if it's just you, you don't have to do anything. Your email should already be added in there, just like mine is. Then we accept the reCAPTCHA terms of service. We can send alerts to owners or not. I usually just turn that off because less alerts. I'm trying to get rid of less email. So then we go over here, and now we're going to be given, I'm not sure why it looks a little crazy, but this is going to be your site key and your secret key. So I don't know why it looks all weird like that. It shouldn't, but this will be say copy site key. This says copy secret key. So we're just going to click that button, and that's going to copy it. See how it says site key copied? That's going to copy it to our clipboard. And so what we do with that is when we come back to our forum, we just hit add. We'll give our name, give it a name. So I always, for us, I name it Fistbump Media. If you want to name it whatever your name is, or whatever's your Gmail account is called, that might be the easiest, so you know where to go look for it. And then since we copied the site key, we're just going to Control V. That pastes it in there. We go back, and now we have to get our secret key. Copy that, and there we go. And then we come back in here, and we'll paste that and hit submit. Takes a second. All right, and now we're all set up. And then down here, you just got this minimum score. You can adjust this. If you're still getting some spam, you can adjust it up to 1. 0.5 works for most people. I don't know if putting it all the way up may block some actual people that are not robots. That it may flag them as thinking it's a bot. So if 0.5 is not working for you, then increase it a little bit and see if that helps. But this does a great job of blocking most of it. So now all we do is we hit save changes. We go here, and we save. And you'll notice when I did that, it took away that little equation. We only use one or the other. It doesn't use both. And we'll exit the visual builder. And the only thing you'll notice now, or should notice, oh, I have the code in there. Sometimes you'll get a little blue tag down here that says Google reCAPTCHA is on this site. That just lets visitors know that that's on there and it's protecting the site. So now it doesn't look like much, but that setup is working. All it does basically is add a second or a third little element here that's invisible. The bot will either try to answer the question or check the box or something, and the reCAPTCHA knows that if that box is checked or that question is answered, then it's a bot because humans can't see it. It's invisible. So, alrighty, I hope that helps, and hopefully that'll help keep some of the spam out of your inbox. All right, I hope that was helpful. Hopefully you guys will be able to get that installed on your website, and that'll keep a little bit of spam out of the inboxes, and it'll help us to not have to worry about all those bots coming around all the time. So not too hard. And if you have any questions, you can always hit us up on support@fistbumpmedia.com. You can hit your button in your dashboard, and that will go right to us. You can also hit us up on social media, leave a comment, however you need to get a hold of us. All right. Hope everyone's doing great. Peace.